Welcome to Histology Hub. Today, we dive into the world of stealth. From Cold War legends to modern stealth fighters, these are the top combat aircraft in history and how they changed the skies forever. In the vast open skies, being seen is often the difference between success and failure, or even life and death. For decades, the primary goal in aerial combat was to fly higher and faster than your opponent. But what if you could be somewhere without anyone knowing you were there at all? This is the fundamental principle behind stealth technology in military aviation. The art of becoming invisible, not to the naked eye, but to the electronic senses that dominate modern warfare, like radar. It's a concept straight out of science fiction, yet it has been a tangible reality for decades, fundamentally altering the strategies and doctrines of air forces around the world. The ability to penetrate heavily defended enemy airspace without being detected is arguably one of the most significant military advancements of the late 20th century. Before stealth, missions required massive, complex packages of aircraft, fighters for escort, electronic warfare planes to jam enemy radar, and suppression aircraft to destroy air defenses, all just to protect a single bomber. Stealth technology changed that equation entirely. Suddenly, a single aircraft could achieve what once took an entire armada, striking targets with impunity and leaving defenders bewildered, staring at blank radar screens. It wasn't just an evolution, it was a revolution that redefined what was possible in the sky. Today, we're going to look at some of the most remarkable machines born from this pursuit of invisibility. From the pioneering angular oddity that first proved the concept in combat, to the flying wings that look like they've arrived from another world, and the multi-role fighters that are shaping the geopolitical landscape of the 21st century. These are the aircraft that operate in the shadows, the technological marvels that have mastered the art of not being there. These are the top combat aircraft that have defined and continue to define the age of stealth. Our story begins with a machine that looked utterly alien. The Lockheed F-117 Nighthawk wasn't the first attempt at a stealth aircraft, but it was the first to be declared operational, and the first to prove the concept in the crucible of combat. Looking at it, you can see it wasn't designed for speed or dogfighting. Its bizarre, faceted shape, a collection of flat panels arranged in jarring angles, was dictated entirely by the limitations of 1970s computer technology. The computers of the era couldn't calculate the radar cross-section of a curved surface, but they could handle flat panels. The result was a design known as faceted stealth, where every surface was angled to deflect incoming radar waves away from the source, rather than back to it. This strange subsonic jet was affectionately nicknamed the Wobblin' Goblin by its pilots due to its inherent aerodynamic instability, which required constant computer correction just to stay in the air. It was a single-minded design, built for one purpose: to sneak past enemy air defenses and deliver precision-guided bombs onto high-value targets. Its entire existence was a closely guarded secret for years, flying only at night from a remote, classified base in the Nevada desert. The F-117 represented a radical departure from every principle of fighter design that had come before it, sacrificing all traditional performance metrics for the singular, revolutionary advantage of near invisibility to radar. The Nighthawk's public debut during the Gulf War in 1991 was a watershed moment. While conventional aircraft flew in massive, coordinated strikes, the F-117s flew alone, deep into the heart of Baghdad, one of the most heavily defended cities on Earth. They struck command centers, communication hubs, and air defense sites with pinpoint accuracy, effectively blinding the Iraqi military in the opening hours of the conflict. The F-117 flew over 1,300 sorties, without a single loss to enemy fire, demonstrating unequivocally that stealth wasn't just a theoretical advantage, it was a war-winning capability that had changed the face of modern warfare forever. If the F-117 was a stealthy scalpel, the Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit is a stealthy sledgehammer. It is, without a doubt, one of the most striking and technologically advanced aircraft ever built. Its design harks back to the experimental flying wings of the 1940s, a concept that was ahead of its time. For the B-2, this shape is the key to its incredible stealth. With no vertical tail fins and a smooth, blended body, it presents an impossibly small target for radar systems. The entire airframe is a masterclass in low observable engineering, from its composite materials that absorb radar energy to the serpentine air intakes that hide the highly reflective fan blades of its engines from radar below. The B-2 is a strategic bomber, designed for the most critical missions, penetrating the most advanced air defense networks on the planet to deliver a massive payload, either conventional or nuclear. It combines long range, a heavy payload, and an unprecedented level of stealth, allowing it to hold any target on the globe at risk. Unlike the F-117, its stealth isn't just effective against older low-frequency radars. It's designed to be broadband stealthy, meaning it's difficult to detect across a wide spectrum of radar frequencies, making it exceptionally resilient to even the most modern systems. It is the very definition of a silver bullet asset. Operating a B-2 is an immense undertaking. The aircraft are notoriously maintenance-intensive, requiring climate-controlled hangars to protect their delicate radar-absorbent skin. Each mission is a massive logistical and planning effort, often lasting over 30 hours with multiple aerial refuelings. With only 21 ever built, and each one costing over $2 billion when you factor in development, the B-2 Spirit represents the absolute pinnacle of strategic bombing technology. It is a symbol of air power, a geopolitical chess piece whose mere existence can shape the decisions of nations without ever having to fire a shot. While the F-117 and B-2 focused on evading detection to strike ground targets, the next evolution in stealth was about dominating the sky itself. Enter the Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. This aircraft was designed from the ground up to be an air superiority fighter, a machine built to ensure that its side owns the airspace. It combines an extreme level of stealth, far surpassing that of the F-117, with incredible aerodynamic performance. The F-22 is not just stealthy, it is also breathtakingly agile, thanks to its thrust-vectoring engines, which can direct their thrust independently, allowing for maneuvers that would be impossible for conventional fighters. The Raptor's mantra is first look, first shot, first kill. Its stealth allows it to get close to enemy aircraft without being detected, while its powerful AESA radar can see them from a great distance. This combination is lethal. An F-22 pilot can track, target, and launch missiles at an opponent long before the opponent is even aware that a threat exists. It also possesses the ability to supercruise, to fly at supersonic speeds without using its fuel-guzzling afterburners. This allows it to close distances or escape threats with an unmatched combination of speed and efficiency, giving it an enormous energy advantage in any engagement. The F-22 represents such a leap in capability that it essentially created a new category of aircraft, the fifth-generation fighter. It integrates stealth, supercruise, extreme agility, and advanced sensor fusion into a single, cohesive platform. The onboard computers take information from the radar, electronic warfare systems, and data links, and present it to the pilot in a simple, intuitive way, reducing their workload and allowing them to focus on tactics. Production was capped at 187 operational aircraft, making the F-22 a rare and precious asset, the undisputed king of air-to-air combat and the benchmark against which all other modern fighters are measured. If the F-22 is the specialized, thoroughbred racehorse of the stealth world, the Lockheed Martin F-35 Lightning II is the versatile, powerful workhorse. Designed with a different philosophy, the F-35 program aimed to create a single, stealthy, multi-role fighter that could replace a whole fleet of older, specialized aircraft. It comes in 3 distinct variants: the F-35A for conventional runways, the F-35B with a unique short takeoff and vertical landing capability for use on smaller ships, and the F-35C, a carrier-based version with a larger wing and more robust landing gear. This ambitious goal of creating a one-size-fits-all solution has made it one of the most complex and expensive weapons programs in history. The F-35's true strength isn't just its stealth or its agility, but its role as a flying information hub. It is equipped with what is arguably the most sophisticated suite of sensors ever fitted to a fighter jet. Its distributed aperture system uses 6 infrared cameras mounted around the aircraft to give the pilot a complete 360-degree view of the battle space, day or night. This information is projected directly onto the pilot's helmet display, allowing them to literally look through the floor of their own cockpit. The F-35 is designed to hoover up vast amounts of data, process it, and share it with other friendly forces, on the ground, at sea, and in the air, making every platform around it more effective. This focus on sensor fusion and networking has led to the F-35 being described as a quarterback in the sky. It can sneak forward into contested territory, use its powerful sensors to build a detailed picture of enemy forces, and then securely share that targeting data with older, non-stealthy aircraft or ground-based missile systems that are waiting safely far behind. While it has faced its share of criticism for its cost and development challenges, its adoption by numerous allied nations around the world is a testament to its perceived capability. The F-35 is not just a fighter, it's a node in a network, defining the future of collaborative, information-centric warfare. For decades, advanced stealth technology was the exclusive domain of the United States. That is no longer the case. The Chengdu J-20, nicknamed the Mighty Dragon, is China's first operational fifth-generation stealth fighter, and its arrival marks a profound shift in the global military landscape. The J-20 is a large twin-engine aircraft with a distinctive canard delta layout, featuring small foreplanes near the cockpit in addition to its main delta wing. This design suggests a focus on supersonic performance and agility, while its long fuselage provides ample room for fuel and a large internal weapons bay, hinting at a role as a long-range interceptor or strike aircraft. The J-20's development has been rapid, moving from its first flight in 2011 to operational service with the People's Liberation Army Air Force in just a few years. While its exact capabilities, particularly the sophistication of its stealth and sensor systems, remain a subject of intense analysis and debate among Western observers, its very existence is significant. It represents a massive leap in China's aerospace and technological capabilities. The design appears to prioritize frontal aspect stealth, making it very difficult to detect head-on, a characteristic well-suited for ambushing enemy fighters or high-value assets like tanker and AWACS aircraft from long range. The strategic implication of the J-20 cannot be overstated. It challenges the air superiority that the United States and its allies have long taken for granted in the Pacific region. It forces a fundamental recalculation of military planning and doctrine. The Mighty Dragon is more than just a new piece of hardware. It is a powerful symbol of China's rise as a global superpower, and its ambition to field a military that can compete with and potentially surpass the world's best. The era of a stealth monopoly is over, and the J-20 is the primary reason why. From the angular, almost crude-looking F-117 to the networked, data-fusing F-35 and the rising J-20, the evolution of stealth has been a relentless cat-and-mouse game. As stealth technology advances, so too does the technology designed to defeat it. Engineers are now exploring even more advanced concepts: metamaterials that can bend radar waves around an object, plasma stealth that could create a cloak of ionized gas, and even more sophisticated computer algorithms to design aircraft with an even lower observable signature. The goal remains the same as it was in the Nevada desert decades ago: to master the art of not being there. The aircraft we've looked at today are more than just weapons of war. They are the culmination of immense scientific, engineering, and national efforts. They represent the bleeding edge of what is possible, pushing the boundaries of materials, science, computer processing, and aerodynamics. They have fundamentally changed the way nations think about projecting power and have reshaped the strategic balance of the entire globe. The pursuit of invisibility is an enduring one, and these incredible machines are a testament to the human ingenuity and the immense resources dedicated to achieving it. The sky is no longer just a space to be seen in, it's a space to disappear in. This is, of course, just a look at a few of the most prominent examples. The world of stealth aviation is full of fascinating designs, prototypes, and concepts. Each of these aircraft has a unique story and a different set of strengths. So I have a question for you. Which of these stealth aircraft do you find the most impressive, and why? Is it the pioneering audacity of the Nighthawk, the sheer strategic power of the B-2, the air combat dominance of the Raptor, the networked versatility of the F-35, or the game-changing arrival of the J-20? Let me know down in the